Please rise if you are able for the graduand procession. Please remain standing until the graduands have been seated.
Please be seated.
Please rise if you are able for the academic procession.
in the twilight of thinking, in the serenity of the books, in the messages of prophets, the songs of poets, and the wisdom of interpreters, in discoveries of continents of truth, whose margins we may see. We delight in free minds and in their thinking, in the majesty of the moral order, in the faith that right will triumph, in the courage given us when we ally ourselves to truth in any form, in the privilege of being co-workers in God's causes. We celebrate the unseen goals we share and serve. Let us build a world safe from war and oppression, free and satisfying, one that ultimately furnishes answers for us all. Please be seated.
Graduates, friends and family, good morning and welcome. My name is Tom Duver and I'm the Dean of the Faculty of Engineering and Architectural Science. Before we begin, I would like to acknowledge the land that we're celebrating on today. Toronto, or as it was traditionally known, Takaranto, meaning where there are trees standing in the water, occupies a place that has been home to Indigenous peoples for over 15,000 years. The Huron-Wendat, the Petun First Nations, the Seneca, and most recently the Mississaugas of the New Credit River. This territory is subject to the Dish with One Spoon Treaty between the Anishinaabe, Mississaugas, and Haudenosaunee that bound them to share and protect this land. Subsequent Indigenous nations and peoples and settlers from all over the globe have been welcomed into this treaty in the spirit of peace, friendship, and respect. Takaranto is now home for many First Nations, Inuit, and Métis peoples. Recognizing where we stand is not to historicize the experiences of Indigenous peoples or to offer platitudes. It is a thoughtful and intentional act of acknowledging injustices and committing ourselves individually and collectively as a university to the path of truth and reconciliation. I encourage you all to consider what this means to you and how you can honor the history of the land in your own life. Thank you. Graduates, today marks an end and a beginning for each of you. It is possibly the most significant milestone you have met in your lives so far. You have overcome many obstacles in our first full year back on campus and have shown remarkable resilience, perseverance, and commitment to achieving your goals. You are an exceptional group of individuals, and I know that your hard work and determination will continue to serve you well. I, along with all the faculty and staff in the Faculty of Engineering and Architectural Science, are honored to have been a part of your journey, watching you as you grow and thrive. You are all extraordinary people, and I know you will go on to do great things. FIAS engineers and architects are uniquely positioned to have a transformative impact on communities both locally and far afield. Your time at FIAS has taught you to be bold, thoughtful, and ambitious, to think beyond pre-existing boundaries, to be aware of the need for inclusion and belonging for everyone, and to center your responsibility to society in everything you do as you make a positive impact on the world. You leave us as innovators and creators, and with the skills, passion, and knowledge to tackle the most pressing global challenges and make our city, country, and world a better place. The importance of environmental protection, sustainability, technological stewardship, and equitable access to life-changing innovations for all has never been more important. The challenges ahead of you are immense, but I hope that each of you are looking forward to facing them with determination, perseverance, and excitement. All qualities you have demonstrated throughout your time at TMU. It might seem as though the world is asking too much of you, but always remember, you are not alone. the people in this room, your peers sitting next to you, your families and friends who have supported you, the faculty and staff on stage behind me, and the representatives of the alumni community that you are about to join are all standing with you and cheering you on. We look forward to sharing in your next adventures, and I hope to see you as soon as the next FIAS alumni event. To begin this very special day, I am honored to introduce the Chancellor of Toronto Metropolitan University, Janice Fukakusa.
Graduands, I am proud and honored to speak to you, and today is a time of very well-deserved celebration. We share our pride in your success with everyone whose love and support has played a part in bringing you here today. You've been through a remarkable experience. You've endured and navigated a pandemic and came through it achieving your ultimate objective. You succeeded by not only facing, but overcoming unforeseen barriers. Adversity makes us stronger and wiser. Be proud of what you've achieved and never stop learning. Embrace a lifetime of personal growth. The best way to achieve that is to cultivate your curiosity, because embracing opportunity and new challenges will expand your horizons and take you to places you'd never imagined. And as you navigate your career path, remember that your work is going to fill a large part of your life. And the only way to make that time truly satisfying is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found that yet, keep on looking. You'll know when you find it. And finally, wherever your next step of your journey takes you, I ask you to think about giving back to the community, to your workplace, and to your family and friends. Be a champion for causes that makes lives better. For me, those causes have been supporting the fight to cure cancer and advocating for accessible education for all. Whatever your cause, weave it into your life as a personal passion. And on this special day of celebration, let me close by offering my congratulations and best wishes to you on your journey. Thank you.
And now, please welcome the university's President and Vice Chancellor, Mohamed Lashemi.
Thank you, Dean Dover. Welcome to our graduates, family and friends, colleagues from across the university community and beyond. To the class of 2023, this is an important day for you, and you have our warmest congratulations. You are all graduating at a milestone moment in history. Despite the challenges brought on by the pandemic, you remained committed to your studies, kept connected to your classes, and served your community in more ways than I can mention. A milestone also because your academic journey will be forever linked to our historic name change. What has not changed from the moment you choose to study here to the moment you cross the stage to accept your award are our values. And when you return as alumni, you will feel right at home. Change is a continuing theme at our university, and in 2023 it holds special meaning. We are celebrating a remarkable triple anniversary this year. 75 years as an institution, 30 years as a university, and 1 year with our new name, Toronto Metropolitan University. By the way, you are the first class to receive your degrees with the new name, TMU, on it. Each of these on its own is a significant milestone. Together, they represent an evolution that is almost unheard of in the academic world. Reflecting on these milestones, I can safely say that the reason for our success is in this room, you. As we move forward together, I encourage you to embrace the same steadfast drive and determination that defines us at TMU. Both you and the university look ahead to a new chapter, and I'm sure, bright future. Future of promise and optimism, better prepared than ever to meet the challenges and opportunities ahead. To our graduates, this is your time. You have what the world is looking for: talent, energy, and new ideas. Your years here have prepared you for this moment. We are so very glad that you chose this university, that you immerse yourself in our university community. I hope you are feeling grateful for each other. You have shared university experience that forges lasting friendships. Which brings us full circle. While we may find success as individuals, as a society, we depend on each other. We need loved ones. You have many with you celebrating today. We need colleagues and community. In French, you know, we never say goodbye. Instead, we say au revoir, which literally means until we see you again. Enjoy your very special day and stay close to your alma mater. For together, we will shape the future. Thank you, and I invite you now to please enjoy a short video. Thank you.
As Canada's most urban university, we represent all that it is to be Metropolitan. This word has defined our identity for 75 years, as we've brought some of the brightest and most creative minds together in downtown Toronto. From day one, our mission has been unique: to serve societal needs and prepare students for impactful careers. First as an institute of technology, and then as a rapidly growing university. Through it all, we've been shaped by Metropolitan life, from the density of our landscape to the creativity that pulses through our city, to the diversity of our community. And now, we proudly embrace it as our name. We've grown along the way, but that's only fueled our aspirations to improve lives on our campus, in our city, across the country, and around the world. Join us in celebrating 75 years as an institution, 30 years as a university, and 1 proud year with our new name. We are Toronto Metropolitan University, and we are honored to have you as our graduating class.
It is my great privilege to introduce today's speaker, Karim Bardisi. Karim is the Executive Director of the DAIS, TMU's newly launched Public Policy and Leadership Institute, connecting people to the ideas and power we need to build a more inclusive, innovative, prosperous Canada. Karim is a public service leader who has worked for a stronger democracy, a more educated and engaged population, and a better public policy throughout his professional career. In 2017, he co-founded the Leadership Lab at TMU, taking on the additional role of Executive Director of the Brookfield Institute earlier this year. Kareem also co-teaches a hugely popular undergraduate liberal elective, Making the Future, for which he has won 2 teaching awards from TMU's Faculty of Arts. Kareem was previously Deputy Principal Secretary for Ontario Premier Kathleen Wynne and served as Executive Director of Policy for Premiers Wynne and Dalton McGuinty. He has worked as a politics and policy columnist for the Toronto Star, an editorial writer and business reporter at the Globe and Mail, and as an editorial assistant at Slate magazine. He also taught leadership at the University of Toronto School of Public Policy and Governance, and Kareem holds a Bachelor of Arts from McGill University and a Master of Public Policy from Harvard's John F. Kennedy School of Government. Earlier this year, Kareem delivered the keynote address at the FIAS George Vary Innovation Conference. His words that evening inspired all those present, myself included, and I look forward to hearing his thoughts and advice for our graduates now. Students, as you prepare to take the next steps in your careers, I hope Kareem's words will cause you to reflect on everything you have learned during your time with us, the experiences you've shared with each other, and to consider how you will make your mark on the world.
Yeah. Thank you, Dean Duver, Chancellor Fukakusa, President and Vice Chancellor, and Professor of Civil Engineering, Lashmi, Provost Yannicito Provenzano, Dean Duver, and other deans, esteemed colleagues, representatives who join us on stage, families, friends, honored guests, and most importantly, graduands, because the graduate diploma is not yet in your hands. It will be soon. That was a very generous introduction, but as the son of an Egyptian immigrant who dropped out of math in my 3rd year of undergrad, you've already succeeded beyond my family's wildest dreams for me, or at least their initial dreams anyway. You know, in my own education for a long time, I felt like I was defined by some numbers, 3 numbers. 3.1, that was my GPA. 4 zeros along the way, 4 Fs. 2, that was the number of times I dropped out. And 10, that's how many years it took me to finally cross the stage and get my Bachelor of Arts degree. But 20 years later, here I am. Now, in your time here, have there been numbers that have been hovering over your head or in your head? Numbers that held you back? That you were worried might define you? Numbers that made you feel like you were less than someone else? Think about those numbers now. But guess what? Today, none of that matters because you're here. This morning, everyone is an equal, everyone is a winner, everyone is crossing the stage this dais as a graduate of Toronto Metropolitan University. If you were all bits, as in bits and bytes, well, everyone's bit would be switched to a 1. Sorry, a little electrical engineering joke there. And I'm happy to report that we, here in these stands, are putting our trust in you, graduates, striding across the stage to imagine and build the Canada that we want, the life that you deserve. And I firmly believe that is possible. And I think that's why I, the math dropout with other battle scars that the Dean failed to mention in his generous introduction, that's why I was asked to address you today. Each of us has a special power. Maybe we haven't discovered it yet. I think the reason I was asked because of my special power is to maybe help groups of young people see that an improbable future is possible. And if you don't believe that, I want you to show that it's been done before. Not by individuals, but by groups, very much like this group today. Look up and around for a moment. Look up to the rafters, look to the sides here. Look at this building. What was it called again? What was it called again? Maple Leaf Gardens. Maple Leaf Gardens. You saw the photos as you walked in. This building was imagined and built during the Great Depression, built in 5 months over 90 years ago. And this building was built for people, mostly men, with a different connection to this country. It was a palace for hockey, for Elvis and the Beatles. A lot happened here, many beautiful things, some awful things. But when the builders of this place moved on down the street, people in our university community joined with others to imagine and build something new here. A place for all of us. A place where we're communicating our trust in you today as graduates. More recently, another improbable future led by Indigenous peoples and joined by others was brewing. A growing number of members of our community had lost trust in the original namesake of this university. It took an act of supreme imagination, a willingness to build, led by Professor Lashemi, the Chancellor, and many of you here today, to turn that university, something that had been imagined and built by others, into Toronto Metropolitan University, whose name adorns your diplomas today. Now, trust isn't a one-way relationship. I tell you to trust me, and you must trust. Trust can be broken and lost. But when that happens, the answer isn't to trust everyone less, to close in or tear down. It's to trust differently. So many times in our history, when trust has been broken or lost, new things were imagined or created. New groups of people came together to gain trust back for everyone. And I'm telling you, 2023 graduating engineering students, you can be at the center of that. To find trust again and to imagine and build differently. You can do this in your work, whether as professional engineers, entrepreneurs, change makers in your community, for our country, for Canada. Not only can you do this, you will do this. For, I think, two special reasons that are true of this group and no other group. You and your classmates graduating this afternoon and no one else. Here's the first reason. First, no other profession, no other course of study comes with so much built-in trust. Trust to imagine and to build. After all, after you add up all the learning you did in your classes, in your labs, in your internships, online and in person, isn't that what engineering is? For us, for society? Knowledge and experience that tells us we can trust you to imagine and build the world around us? That's what you've been getting with this diploma. That's the first reason. The second reason that we can invest our trust in you is that no other cohort has gone through this university, or any university, in the way you have, and none may ever again. Starting normal, then interrupted, and now, well, whatever we're calling our new normal. Now, let's think back to that interruption, and for most of us, it started in March 2020. What was it like? Think back. What emotions did you feel during circumstances that felt, well, if not impossible, then close to it? Who felt flat, lonely, grieving, with no agency, no control? Who felt damaged? Who maybe carry some of this damage with them today? When I did Zoom or phone office hours with my students, when students were huddled in a closet or at a cafe, anywhere where they could get an internet connection, that's what I heard, that's what I saw. We've all been damaged. But you are not broken. You are not broken. You're here today. You know something about resilience. You've lived it, and you've learned it because you're engineering students. You know about resilient systems. You've shown your resilience, your anti-fragility. And everyone here today has a reason to be proud of that, and every family member today is a proud family member because you've demonstrated that. You didn't just show it by absorbing it and taking it. You did a few things too. Sometimes you had to be a pain in the ass. I said, sorry, that word. And I see some of the graduates here who specifically acted in certain ways. to get what was their right. Sometimes you did it by reveling in the small joys, a walk, a game, a good book. Sometimes a lot of students stumbled across a new hack, a new community, a new connection, something that made online learning not only more bearable, but maybe even better. In other words, you got here by embracing your humanity and the humanity around you during a situation that felt inhuman. And I heard those stories in office hours too. Looking beyond, it wasn't just your experience. You saw how the systems that were there for you, supposed to be there for you, worked or failed. You learned who and what you could count on, and what and who let you down. And now you're on the cusp of entering a world where you can, you will, you must demand better and help us deliver. I've had the pleasure of working with changemakers for many years now, helping them imagine and build a better community. And here's a little secret for you. The most effective leaders aren't the individual heroes. You know, the ones who seem to like they've arrived fully formed and they figured it all out? Some people may seem like that, but they don't exist. Some might appear to be individuals who overcame obstacles by their sheer force of will. And yes, there are some people like that, including some of you today, all of you today. But real change comes from groups of effective leaders forged in a collective fire that gives them a shared sense of what to build, whom to trust, and how to imagine a different future. Graduates of 2023, you are now forged together. You are a very remarkable, very distinct championship team worthy of this palace. And today, tables have turned. We're going to cast our lot in with you and put our trust in this team. So I'm going to end with 3 numbers. Not numbers to hold you back, not numbers to make you feel bad about yourself, but numbers to keep in focus as we imagine and build a better country. The first is 2035. In that year, Canada will be 168 years old, and approximately 1 Canadian in 4 will be 65 years old or older. What country are we building for them? What country are you building for them? Are we going to just leave that to the nursing students? The second number is 1.5 million. That's how many homes Ontario wants to build in the next decade, so that we can once imagine that most basic right to a home for you and your family, should you be allowed to at least imagine having a family, as my wife and I have been blessed to have with Jasmine and Patrick, who are here today. How will we build those homes? Just by muscling through? Just by leaving it to the urban planners? The third number is 2 trillion. That's how much in Canadian dollars in investment it's estimated we'll need to make Canada carbon neutral by 2050. How will we get that capital? How will we deploy it? Do you want to leave it to the business students? Or God forbid, the politicians? Can't let those people do that by themselves. We need this team. Those 3 numbers, they're hanging over us in the best possible way because they're a challenge to trust differently, to stand side by side, shoulder to shoulder, with you and your team and your families, forged in this fire, if you're willing to trust us. And if you don't believe that, if you don't believe that we can tackle these challenges together with this team, just know that I believe it. In time, even as we stumble, we will see this day, June 22nd, as the day we pledged to imagine and build a better country, on a new foundation of trust, with a new team forged in fire to imagine and build this great country. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your inspiring words, Kareem. As our graduates prepare to come forward, I will take this opportunity to request that you hold your applause until all graduates have crossed the stage. We do, however, welcome spontaneous outbursts of joy, enthusiasm, and even relief from family and friends. That's all part of the celebration. And so all graduates are celebrated equally, we ask that everyone please remain for the duration of the ceremony. I now ask to come forward and thank in advance the University Registrar, Robin Parr.
Thank you, Dean. Will the graduands please rise if you're able? Chancellor Fukakusa, President Lashmi, Provost Iannacito Provenzano, honored guests, faculty members, staff, family, and friends of the graduands, I have the honor and pleasure to present graduands from Toronto Metropolitan University's Faculty of Engineering and Architectural Science degree programs. Our graduands, including all of those who are joining us for today's ceremony, as well as those who are graduating in absentia, unable to attend. I certify that each has met the academic requirements for the awards they are about to receive, and that each has been duly approved by Toronto Metropolitan University's Senate. Congratulations to each of you. You can be seated.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present candidates for the undergraduate degrees in the Faculty of Engineering and Architectural Science. Bachelor of Engineering in Biomedical Engineering, Hassan Obasi. Mintala Abdallah. Haban Abdi. Sean Ali. Tyra Amos. Laiba Anwar with distinction. Trevina Armanios. Syed Asghari. Dulasi Asokumar. Alik Babugoli. Mabrur Bajwa. Kiran Baines. Isha Bakshi. Renee Baraza with distinction. Chloe Reedy. Maria Butt. Philip Chakich. Thomas Cabarinu. Ayush Chakravarti with distinction. Faiza Chowdhury. Quentin Courier Moritsugu with distinction. Elena Davis. Sean DeMello with distinction. Sudiksha Devanathan. Alexander DiPolito with distinction. Alexander Dunn with distinction. Chukudire Ebegbulum. Mariam Farouki with distinction. Ariane Farugi. Madison Fernandez, with distinction. Daphne Kyle Ferrer. Bardia Farugi. Ashna Gandhi. Sarusin Ganeshathasan. Marina Jurges. Dennis Gotthard. Himant Krishna Habu. Meisha Hawk. Sayeda Hiva Hosseini. Jurchi Hu. Andrew Iskander. Myra Jailani. Taha Kashif. Aliza Khan. Javeria Khan. Adib Kezem. Matthew Coe. Morgan Cool. Matthew Lamb, with distinction. Eman Marat. Valeria Makarenko. Liana Marafino, with distinction. Samar Maleka. Irene Mia. Krista Mileste. Amen Mosin, with distinction. Nika Momani, with distinction. Carmen Moriana, with distinction. Ashatu Nikate. Dwij Padilla, with distinction. Nilea Papu. Maria Patrick. Demetagota Ryan Pereira, with distinction. Danya Raba, with distinction. Mushfika Raman. Prakavi Rajaprutipan. Isha Rajbundari. Cassidy Rose, with distinction. Cassidy is the recipient of the 2023 Ontario Professional Engineers Foundation for Education Gold Medal. Cassidy is being congratulated on stage by their uncle, Donald Rose, from nursing. Volodymyr Roshkovich. Arwa Nasser Ali Shamsali. Keshav Sharma. Arham Sheikh, with distinction. Harsha Srikanth. Philip Suribas. Kushi Taylor with distinction. Vivian Tan. Michael Velanoski. Elizabeth Vegas. Carol Wassef with distinction. Kaniz Ud-Din Williams. Daniel Wong with distinction. Lazar Zivkovich with distinction. Bachelor of Engineering in Civil Engineering. Imran Abemecha. Mevandi Abegunawardana. Hassan Abidi. Rita Abu Monzer. Shaira Ahmed. Ishak Ahmed. Fujan Akrami. Oleg Alexenko. Athir Al-Hinai. Mahmoud Al-Kabab. Jeremy Aloysius with distinction. Zara Assad. Mohammed Asi. Celine Azurza. Mohammed Banefia. Syed Shayan Barari with distinction. Danish Bati. Hallie Marie Kabitak. Maurisa Campbell. Samantha Cesario with distinction. Ho Lam Chung. Dave Chitale with distinction. Preya Cirillo Morello. Sebastian Desario. Mankaran Dylan. Sebastian Di Julio. Luca Di Placido with distinction.
That's my boy!
Omar Dorukshan with distinction. Kenneth Esse. Carl Mateus Faldas. Gavin Feng. Anthony Ferguson. Charles Flieger. Gerardo Flores Pulido. Nicholas Garguri. Oscar Philip Goldnow Vogt. Grace Goodman. Fang Cheng Gu. Lau Thomas Gu. Patricia Nicole Gintu with distinction. Mohammed Hamed. Arbaz Hassan with distinction. Syed Husseini. Hussein Hussein. Khalid Hussein. Nelson Quinn. Matthew Jamnick. Samaya John. Amitaj Kali Ray. Jerson Kapita. Ege Karaslan with distinction. David Cassis with distinction. Jan Kashiza. Manal Katsi. Marina Kyriakos. Riwan Khalil. Afiat Khan. Ali Khan. Hyunsik Kim. Ahmed Kablawi. Edward Lau. Richard Jari Lee with distinction. Ming Hao Lan. Chanel Lee. Timothy Lee. Ryan Machado with distinction. Jacob Mahovsky. Yusuf Malik. Mohammed Manjra. Ishkrit Marwaha. Jacob Milani with distinction. Jay Modi with distinction. Saad Naeem. Peter Nguyen. Aaron Oravukara with distinction. Anand Patak. Justin John Parada. Michael Perez. Dushan Popovich. Ram Prajapati with distinction. Lana Kausi. Ahmed Rashid. Ayat Akhtar Rezvi with distinction. Michael Robertson. Sine Samuel. Thomas Sandur. Nicholas Sanit Taborda. Aniket Sarkar. Maha Suleiman. Huzaifa Suleiman with distinction. Jason Tang with distinction. Manbir Thandi. Chloe Thorpe with distinction. Daniel Tran with distinction. Anthony Verdo. Taya Wahi. Maywan Wahidi. Jingzi Yang with distinction. Jia-Chin Yu. Namra Zahi with distinction. Yosra Zahi. Ansha Zhang. Bachelor of Engineering in Industrial Engineering. Omar Abdelrahman. Omar is being congratulated on stage by their dad, Ahmed Abdelrahman, from the Vice Dean FEAS. Linda Abraham with distinction. Joseph Agostino. Jazib Ahmed. Gorbi Ahmed. Abdul Rahman Aldada. Ahmed Aldar. Shariar Alvi. Kaylin Consul. Marcelo de Gracia. Eric Dobson. Ahmed El Shenawi. Jonathan Estachio with distinction. Claire Estropia. Natalie Farsijani. Rachel Farwell. Kevin Fong. Aiden Harner. Mohammed Haroon. Sohaib Hassan. Petra Holo. Syed Imran. Amanis Jaber. Honan Jawed. Omar Kredi. Karen Kwan. Stacy Nicole Loyola. Lesidi Meswele. Griffin Murdoch. Aman Nahan. Cindy Nguyen. Antonia Pang. Soham Patel. Suasi Patel. Caitlin Kiachon with distinction. Tassin Rezao. Khalid Shamali. Harman Sandhi. Chantel Tafik. Rifat Tugru. Pathusen Valalagan. Rebecca Yao with distinction. Saif Aldin Zagul. Rochelle Zara. Bachelor of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering. Ademola Adedeji. Bornik Adikari. Niloy Ahmed. Arham Ajmi. Kareem Akel with distinction. Abed Almjawar. Amanpreet Singh with distinction. Buddy Amarasena. Sriram Anantaraja. Mansaran Ba. Ankush Bali. Vincent Belokopto. Richard Bizak. Karandeep Bangal. Kunj Bhatt. Nicholas Bilko. Luke Biscocho with distinction. Robert Boconfuso with distinction. Osam Bukhari. Joshua Kopaz. Mitchell Carlos Canero. Marla Chavez. Stephen Chavez. Yash Choksi. Yafa Cohen. Megan Costa. Patrick Cullen. Khalid Dahir. Durg Desai. Michael Diatlo with distinction. Anthony DeLido with distinction. Iris Dimitrov. Tassin Disha. Sunny Dosant. Omaid Ibadi. Kenna Ebabulem. Kuberin Ihapara Silan. Mohammed El Reyes. Jason Ferreira. Nicholas Gallo with distinction. Giovanni Gatto. Sienna Catherine Gazman. Rayed Gilani. Jaskirat Gill. Nirosh Gunaratna. Abhay Gupta. Carly Hackinson Tetzlaff. Dylan Hagan. Shadman Haider. Nihal Hanchate. Shaheen Hashemzada. Mohammed Assam Hassan. Munir Hassan. Lauren Henshaw. Ka Liam Ho. Hao Ya Shui with distinction. Michael Quinn. Mohammed Ekbal. Nafis Islam. Hussein Ali Jafar with distinction. Kesavan Jayakumar. Zainab Kadam. Cheng Hao Kao with distinction. John Karapapas. Hematullah Karimzada. Abir Khan. Burhan Khan. Faraz Khan with distinction. Haya Khan. Mohammed Khan. Mohammed Khan. Mukbil Khan. Saqib Khan. Isaac Koto with distinction. Maximilian Kozlovsky. Paul Michael Labassen. Daniel Joseph Lasquite. Mark Jason Lea. Alfred Lee with distinction. Christine Lisseralde. Celia Lin with distinction. Henry Lopez with distinction. Jordan Lowe. Andrew Ma. Max Ma. Matthew Mancini. Aiden McLeod. Mushtaba Memon. Abhishek Menon. Harry Miller. Krikor Merzoyan. Shivam Mistry. Mustafa Mohammed. Mohammed Mojadidi. Matthew Morelli with distinction. Talha Najam. Jayanth Naranaranath. Ekbal Nasir. Mayuran Nitaraja. Karen Champagne Neri with distinction. Nilan Nimal with distinction. Arshad Nizamdeen. Julius Obulor. Eden Ofer. Soren Pashangpur with distinction. Yanish Patel. Hirsch Patel with distinction. Luca Perrin. Eric John Pijano. Christopher Plant. Zachary Platnick. Alexandru Georgian Horosian. Giorgio Potito. Leo Kin. Leo is being congratulated on stage by their mom, Min Mary Liu, from the registrar. Tony Quach with distinction. Shahrukh Rahman with distinction. Gibran Rajput. Vikram Ramaratnam. Harlav Randhawa. Michelle Rabello. Zain Rin. Jude Rodrigo. Kishan Rupasinghe. Anthony Ruscio with distinction. Hubert Jashutek. Abanam Salih. Rishi Salwan. Benjamin Sampson. Rami Syed. Ali Shafag Naya. Nafi Sheikh. Saad Umar Sheikh. Warren Shiosankar. Neil Sheth. Ahmed Shukri. Piraveen Sivakumar. Pranavan Sohindan. Jacob Sunglao. Wayne Joshua Tan Go. Brandon Teeter. Joseph Terech. Jason Tong. Billy Trong. Daniel Velivus. Andy Vu. Stephen Wong with distinction. Brandon Walsh. Jason Wingett. Baruch Worknang. Kokolan Yasabala. Cliff Yu with distinction. Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present candidates for the graduate degrees in the Faculty of Engineering and Architectural Science. Master of Applied Science in Biomedical Engineering. Sakarjit Aujla. Abdul Malik Azuz. Joshua Eisenstadt. Master of Engineering in Biomedical Engineering. Sumaya Afrin. Siham Al Abdul Wahid. Ali Reza Azad. Mohammed Reza Hajarian Ashfahani. Afridi Haq. Yashar Mohammadi Kelasi. Emmett Soroka. Wengzhan Zhao. Master of Applied Science in Civil Engineering. Afsana Alom Aki. Fatima Zara Azarawi. Patrick Fronda. Amit Sharma. Shannon Stark. Master of Engineering in Civil Engineering. Amir Hussein Asadzeda. Junaid Asraf. Faizan Bati. Anjali Chala. Amir Saeed Degarian. Siddharth Diman. Vasu Bhaskar Diman. Neha Faruqi. Daniel Ferreira Ramos. Kiara Gardam. Vimal Dawson Kingsley Jawahar. Seere Mebratu. Julia Mikhail. Mohammed Minhas. Arman Mostofi. Hiral Patel. Jihan Ramadhan. Anita Sarvotaman. Vatsal Nikhilbhai Shah. Firas Shaker. Tanya Sharma. Karuna Suku. Shaheen Syed. Veronica Wong. Master of Applied Science in Mechanical and Industrial Engineering. Beatrice Adebisi. Everly Conrad Baldwin. Nicholas Kortzanitis. Master of Engineering in Mechanical and Industrial Engineering. Jeremy Chung. Alan David. Akshdeep Kalar. Jawahar Sriram Kumar. Sohaib Naved. Kevin Ritty. Mohammed Siddiqui. Rami Thomas. Doctor of Philosophy in Biomedical Engineering. Daniela Marks. Doctor of Philosophy in Civil Engineering. Mustafa Abutabiq. Tamer Almaita. Nael Al-Saleh. Ahmed El-Amin. Morteza Fadai. Arshad Hashmi. Doctor of Philosophy in Mechanical and Industrial Engineering. Azam Dakamin. Ozan Ozean. Madam Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of today's graduates.
Hello, TMU grads. I'm Jen McMillan, Vice Provost students, and I'm so happy to share this special moment with you. Every one of you set a major goal for yourself. And today, after years of hard work and sacrifice, we honor all that you've accomplished. Your degree is a celebration of the courage it took to get you here, of the hard work and dedication you've demonstrated inside and outside of the classroom, of the breakthroughs that have helped mold you into the person you've become, and of the community you've found along the way. Your degree represents more than just the assignments you've completed and the exams that you've written. The student groups, the passion projects, the events and the games, they all represent the many ways you helped build this community that will live on well past graduation. Whether your families, friends, and supporters are near or far today, I know they are celebrating this achievement with you. You've completed something significant, and great opportunities await you. As you enter this next phase of your lives, I challenge you to keep growing and using your unique voices to change the world. Never be afraid to be courageous, to be loud, and to be bold. Finally, thank you for choosing us. We're so proud that you'll forever be a part of the TMU community.
Today is about celebrating how far you've come.
And we'd like to take this opportunity to talk about how far you're going to go.
You have become a part of something bigger.
Graduating from TMU is a major milestone.
I still remember exactly how I felt when I was in your seat on this very day. I definitely had a mixture of emotions.
I was just really very proud.
At Convocation, I felt very prepared for my career, but very excited, but also a little sad.
Quite optimistic.
Nostalgic.
I felt excited and I felt prepared.
Walking across that stage at Convocation meant that I fulfilled personal goals, but I also fulfilled the goals of the family, and that was really important.
As much as it was the end of the chapter, it was actually the start of something great.
And I had so many questions, like, how am I going to make my big dreams come true?
Do I have it all figured out?
How am I going to come back?
So it was party time, but also you got some work to do down the road. Start thinking about it.
As a member of the TMU alumni community, we are here to show you that you have a safety net.
As TMU alumni, you are part of a supportive network of people
who are committed to lifting each other up and helping each other grow.
Today,
tomorrow,
and always.
So just take a deep breath.
Enjoy this moment.
And remember, we're here to support you.
And we can't wait to see what you go on to accomplish.
Well, they should buy the picture frame. Buy the picture frame.
The university's gold medal is awarded to one undergraduate student in each faculty. Nominees must have demonstrated outstanding involvement within the university, their profession, and/or their community, and also have demonstrated their academic proficiency. I am delighted to announce that civil engineering graduate Shayan Barari is the gold medal recipient for the Faculty of Engineering and Architectural Science. In addition to his academic achievements, Shayan is committed to giving back to the community. His YouTube channel, Comprehensive Problem Solving in Structural Engineering, developed over one summer, has been exceptionally well received and will be available as a valuable resource for future generations of students. Shayan has also volunteered in various programs within and outside the university. Additionally, he has represented TMU in numerous competitions and has won multiple awards for his achievements. Would Shayan and President Lashemi please come forward for the presentation of the award? Please welcome Provo and Vice President Academic Roberta Yanoshito Provenzano.
Thank you, Dean Duver. Hello, everyone. It's my honor and privilege to address the graduating class of 2023. Today marks an incredibly exciting moment in your life. Congratulations. As we bring today's convocation ceremony to a close, I would like us to reflect on the sacrifices and successes that have led to this moment. Take a minute to consider the challenges that you have overcome. Endless study sessions and perhaps some all-nighters dedicated to finishing that assignment or getting through some tough exams. Extracurricular activities that you had to balance with a demanding academic schedule. And all of this on top of a global pandemic that pushed you and challenged you in ways that you couldn't have imagined. And consider the incredible things you gained along the way. Cherished memories at varsity events, or perhaps at other campus events to reminisce about with the lifelong friends that you've made. And hopefully an appetite for learning to fuel your growth in the years ahead. During your time at TMU, you pushed the boundaries of innovation, you flexed your entrepreneurial muscles, and you championed diversity and inclusion. Without hesitation or apologies, you challenged the status quo and made your mark on our community. I am one of the many people who are proud of you today. But I think our graduating class should give a special round of applause to the family, friends, and supporters who are with them today. Your support has been incredibly important to each one of our graduates, and you have contributed to their success in many different ways. Finally, I want to reinforce one very important thing. By completing your journey here, you will always be a part of the TMU family, an ever-growing group of passionate people doing remarkable work in every corner of the world. As you embark on your next phase, remember that there is no single path to success. You will define it on your own terms. And when you do, I hope that you remember to share your stories with us. I wish you all a bright future filled with happiness and lifelong learning. And I also wish you a beautiful day celebrating with your family and friends. Thank you.
I would like to thank all the staff, volunteers, and faculty here today who helped make this ceremony a wonderful experience for all. We will close our ceremony today with the national anthem. Following the anthem, I ask all who are standing to remain doing so until all of our graduates have left the arena. Graduates, please follow our arena marshals who will usher you to the 4th floor to join your family and friends. I now welcome Catherine Rowan from the Office of the Dean of the Faculty of Arts to sing O Canada. And thank you for celebrating with us today.